What is up, YouTube? Back at the shop again. Memorial Day weekend, so jamming away, making slow progress up here. Gotta clear some space out here. But we're waiting on a trailer, so I gotta get a little more stuff, or a dumpster rather, not a trailer, but waiting on a dumpster to get dropped off. Can't really set that up until Tuesday because the place down the road that drops them is closed for the holiday weekend. People taking days off of work. Unbelievable. I'm working without even getting paid. But Sunday morning, I posted this homemade powder coating oven-ish online the other day. Got a guy coming out. I think he's driving pretty far, but got it listed relatively cheap. It kind of is what it is. And hopefully he gets out here and wants to take it. I said I'd never turn it on. I have no idea if it works. I'm not going to try. I have no interest in firing up somebody else's stuff that was put together not the best, let's say. So gonna try and dig this thing out of here a little bit. I think Jesse's coming up to give me a hand with that. Ideally, I can just get it shifted over to those doors, and hopefully he's got a truck or a trailer or something that he's getting in here. We'll back that in here, so I'm gonna move some more stuff over on the outside a little bit, get that laid out, and then hopefully this goes away and I can paint this last little section of wall, get rid of these cabinets. I don't know if we're gonna keep them or not. See how they clean up and make a little more progress, one day at a time. So we'll update you guys a little bit later on. All right, well, the oven is gone. It's cool. A guy messaged me yesterday asking when they can come down. Appreciate that. Young kids, 17, 18 years old, starting their own kind of thing out of their parents' garage. I appreciate that. Give them a little bit of a break on what I was asking for it, but it is gone. I was just happy to see young kids actually wanting to do something and work. It's a rarity these days, in my opinion. But they came down, 3-hour drive, I think, 2.5, 3-hour drive. Came down with a truck and a trailer and helped them load it in. So this is kind of how they had it set up before. Cinder blocked the back wall going out to the outside of the barn, which essentially was his insulation for the front wall. Instead of having a hot oven in front of wood, cinder blocked it off. So we got all this space to clean up. Now I gotta move these shelves out. Maybe we'll throw some paint on the walls back there. I got a bit of primer left. So basically spray this down, and I'm gonna do a really, really rough frame in, I think, on this. So that'll kind of be the next little step as we move forward. There is this right here is actually behind these cabinets is a small sliding barn door, kind of like these. But it's spray foamed, it's sealed up, there's critters in there and all this other stuff, bird's nest on the other side. We're not gonna set that up to open and close. No need to. So instead, we're just gonna wall this off. I got my new compressor stuck in the mud, so let's take a quick look. Found the soft spot. I broke it. Well, it was moving all right. Trailer was kind of soft here, not too bad. Started moving back, moving back, moving back, moving back. It was all good until hit the soft spot. Pretty sure this little patch right here is where he was pumping his shit out of the trailer. Follow the hoses. So that'll be fun. I'll make Kyle help me pull this out at some point, but I thought I popped that tire because it was the right side. This one's still good. It just hit a sinkhole. And where we're at right here, it's about 6 inches of actual soil, and then it turns into sand real quick. So it is what it is. That's where we're gonna leave this one off for today, unless we go down by the water and catch some fish. I'll bring you guys down there. It's beautiful. Look at Kyle trying to catch fish.
That's a nice boat right there.
What a great shop.
Yeah, this is
Working hard today.
yeah.
Happy Memorial Day. There's a small
It's
arc.
the same one, I don't know. It's fucking it's gone now.
Best way to catch a fish.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, we got the compressor stuck in the mud the other day, so nothing like recruiting your employees to use their vehicles to yank this out. Thanks, Jake. Never done truck things yet. All right, straight back.
Straight back right now?
Leave it cocked to the left, just like that. Come back a couple inches. A little more. A little more. A little more. You're right there. Keep going. Keep going. You'll feel it click. Good. Not safety chaining this because we're only yanking it out of the mud. Should be good enough. All right. How's your 4 low work?
I honestly don't know.
When I click it in, I should be able to feel it, right?
I don't know. It's just a
Oh,
button.
there we
Did
go.
it light up 4 low?
Yeah,
It's not gonna take much.
Good fresh.
Not as good, but. All right, so you're free. It's gonna fight you when you pull it forward. Kids gotta learn somehow, right? There you go. It's inching out, inching out. Keep going. I'll tell you when. Good.
I'm not even trying.
No, it's what a small black Chevy will do. Well, there we go. It wasn't that eventful, but holy crap, was this wet. This one stayed high, this sunk quite a bit, and that's only the weight from the compressor. It's not like I got stuck or spun that or dug a rut. That's just how soft this soil is. So you get this unhitched, and then you can go home. Shop has been cleaned, done. This is kind of what we're looking at now. Looks dirtier than it was. We got a dumpster. We'll get to that in a minute. But started breaking down the wall. So I took the drywall down. This is what we have left. I want that loft gone, and I want this gone, and then I want the paint mixing stand gone. I got a couple paint guys that I'm trying to get rid of that too. not trying to get rich. I'm not trying to sell that for what they usually go for on the internet. I have enough friends. Let me hook them up. Hopefully they pay it forward down the line. If they do, cool. If they don't, that's fine too. I don't really care. But if they want to come out and pick this up for dirt cheap, they can have it. It's easier than dealing with people on the internet. So here is that temporary wall that I said we were knocking down. It's now in stud form. We lost that one on the end. None of this is structural, so all of this is coming down. I'm gonna knock the loft down too, and then these lights are gonna go away. We're gonna put those up on the ceiling, and I have a full, very, very big, I mean, the space from this post right here, we're at the thermostat, all the way over. I mean, that's almost a car of distance. This center section will always stay open for pull-in fixes or whatever else it may be. Dottie has been killing it up here. Restained the bench. Started the first coat of poly today. I think she's doing 2 or 3 more of these. Don't mind the mic stands and stuff and the coasters. We have coasters now. Classy. If you're gonna drink here, put it on a coaster. Don't be an asshole. That's fine. So that one's done. This one is not sanded or done. Got the chainsaws and all sorts of tools here. Painted the dartboard rack, put a new dartboard up that's been sitting in the garage. Shelf in the corner. All of this is gonna get reworked and redone in the center area. We have no bikes, we have no lifts, we have no anything up here yet. But what we do have is a relatively empty blast booth. So this is where most of the magic will happen that will pay for this place. And then this little wall. That was here when we moved in. Bucket, all of this was here when we moved in. So this is kind of the last little cleanup bit. We're a ways off from that. PPG dock stand is in here. I tried moving it out. I put it on a dolly to help slide it across the concrete, and now it's too tall to clear the header of this door. None of this is staying. So we're gonna knock the loft, we're gonna knock the beams. Should be way bigger, way brighter. That will help a ton. And then earlier today, I also spent a bunch of time on Facebook, way more time on my phone than I have ever spent, trying to source parts, tools, equipment, things like that. We have the gigantic diesel compressor on the other side of the shop, right behind the Falcon. I don't want to run a sandblast mask off the diesel compressor. It's perfectly fine if you have it set up with a CO2 monitor and all that other stuff. I'm wary about that. I would much rather run an electrical compressor with a very expensive filtration system off of this, and it doesn't pull that much air just to run the mask. So picked up a little 60-gallon that'll live back here in this little nook, the original murder room, if you will, hence the deer head. And the deer head, who does this? Who cuts the antlers off? Who does that, ever? Those were on there. I mean, look at it. You get your fresh cut marks. Who cuts the antlers off a deer? But we got the beer fridge. We got another shelf over here. This will all be kind of cleaned up a little bit more as we progress, but for right now, I have an electric compressor that will work. I've been running an electric small compressor at my shop forever, so it's always bigger is better, but downsizing to having a stupid large compressor for blasting on the outside, this is stupid for me. That's 1/3 of the size and probably 1/8 of the motor of the electric motor that I got at my shop. But it is what it is. We have an air compressor, easy to plumb in, easy to wire. It's already got the connector on there. And then the breaker panel is over there, so that will run down the wall. I will split it off right in this corner. We're gonna do a welding station here. I just need another week or 2 before I can actually start jamming on moving things from the other shop to here. But the TIG welding stuff, all of the metal fab table stuff will move over here. That's gonna be this area. Choppers, I think, choppers and finished running motorcycles are gonna live in between these 2 posts. In a perfect world, this will all stay open and continue to get cleared out for blasting work. Back room's gonna go away. We might put a little bar back there. We have too nice of a property not to exploit that and have people over and host things here. So lots of things happening, lots of stuff going on. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why did I turn the camera on? Oh, well, remember that giant pile of garbage out here? I am now condensed to 2 rain buckets. Falcon's living very discreetly and secretly on the side. This is all going away. We have this to scrap, that steel to scrap, and then some microwaves, appliances, file cabinets, all the other stuff over here. This is the extent of what we have left. This giant mound of backfill will go back here and down the side, but we got a couple hoods, oven, and then the electronics. All of this, I'm being responsible. I'm recycling it the proper way. A couple more stumps to clear out here. But ideally, the plan is to regrade everything out here on Saturday. Well, in order to do that, we need to get more stuff out. So I rented a dumpster. I should have gotten a bigger one. I didn't. But local company, they're literally 5 minutes from here. Slightly overfilled. It's just, if I got a slightly taller one, fine. I also went above and beyond and cleared out some stuff on the side of the people that are in the house up front. And then we got the camper in the back. So that camper, hopefully, at some point, will go away. We're waiting on paperwork stuff. Got a big old burn pile of actual clean lumber and branches and all of the scrap metal. Got my truck. I don't know how well this is gonna show up. One complaint with GoPros, their nighttime lighting is terrible. But I got my truck over here. It's a long bed, but the bed is filled with all the steel scrap stuff. I got a little 4x8 trailer. I'm gonna hitch the truck up to that trailer. All the appliances, all of the scrap metal will go onto that trailer. One more run to the scrapyard and we should be done. So once the scrap stuff is out and everything else residual that's still sitting out here is gone, we're in really good shape, minus the camper. Camper it's massive. I mean, look at that. I got my wagon parked behind it. I don't know how well that's gonna show up, but camper with a dumpster, it's just as long as my full-size car, wagon, and a dumpster combined. So that's kind of where we're at. I know it's kind of a oddball, weird little update video, but this is what the shop is looking like right now. This is the bench we just tore down. We have a really big burn pile. I saw in the comments on the last one, a couple of people were like, oh, demo the camper, burn the camper, blow up the camper. I'm in a spot where we can shoot guns, we can do whatever we want. That didn't not cross my mind. It is what it is. I like the environment, I like the spot that I'm in. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful because of what it is. I don't want to go out of my way to burn everything, destroy everything, do whatever the hell you want, and ruin all of the reasons I got this property. So that's where we're at. Like, comment, subscribe if you want, or don't. I don't really care either way. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys sticking around. I know this is kind of an oddball video, but this is what we are looking at. Oh, Daddy would be pissed if I didn't show you guys this. I have had this sign sitting at my shop forever and I have not had the time to hang it. Now we have the place. So we have our official. It is officially official. JTS Coatings and Cycles is now part of this establishment. And now we're planning some chopper parties in July. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Probably tomorrow. Maybe not. Who knows at this point. Catch you on the next one.